5 News.
Now let's take a look outside our local weather cams now. Wet weather all over the place tonight. Rain right now, but by the time we get to tomorrow, probably a lot of snow on the ground. Kayla Smith.
Yes, that is what we are anticipating. It's going to be greatly dropping those temperatures overnight, so this rain's going to transition over into that snow.
But rain isn't the only thing we're seeing around the area. We're also seeing some hail, aren't we?
Yes, we did this morning. If we take a look at these pictures that Deborah Ford sent us, this was in Salem earlier today around 10:30, where we saw some of that dime-sized hail.
That's a good size.
That's a pretty good size. Likely not to do too much damage, thankfully.
Yeah.
Not like those golf ball-sized hails or...
That's when it starts getting wild.
Yeah, or like baseball size.
I've never
you get
seen
those
baseball
down south.
size. I've seen it on the internet, but I don't know if we've seen it here in a while.
No, I personally have not seen hail that big, and I hope I never
We never see it
in person. I don't think my car could handle that. My car is very weak. But this hail really coated the ground and made it look like there was snow. But as we go towards tomorrow, there really is going to be some snow coating that ground. But right now it is just rainfall. Taking a look at the satellite and radar over the past 12 hours, you can see when we had those thunderstorms coming through a little bit earlier in the day around 10:30, kind of just stayed towards the northwestern portion of our viewing area. Heard some rumbles of thunder as well. I thought I was just dreaming about thunder, but then when I looked at the radar, I was like, oh, that was actually thunder that passed through Clarksburg during that time. Now we are just dealing with some widespread rain, not really any thunderstorm activity, and it's just a pretty steady rain going across north central West Virginia right now. So that's going to persist for the rest of tonight. Those rain showers just staying very consistent, nothing too heavy anymore. But as the system continues to track towards the northeast, we start to get on the back end of this system. And what that's going to allow for is that cooler air from the north is going to start to funnel in, and this back end precipitation is going to see that changeover into snow. So because of this, we do have a winter weather advisory in effect for most of our area from 4 a.m. tomorrow. That's when we expect to see that final push of the turnaround of precipitation, and this lasts all the way through 7 a.m. on Saturday. We're going to be seeing that snow persisting. We're in a very prime spot here in north central West Virginia, where these mountains are going to be keeping that upslope snow to kind of persist throughout the day tomorrow and keep that moisture in the area. So taking a look at the futurecast, as I mentioned, we continue to see rain showers for the rest of tonight. Between the hours of about 1 and 4 o'clock in the morning is when we see that transition over from rain to snow as these temperatures start to fall to a point where we can see that transition. It is mostly going to be confined to the higher elevations. They are going to be seeing the most persistent of these snow showers, but the lowlands are not excluded from this. We're going to be seeing those snow showers kind of on and off in that area, so still kind of seeing some accumulations as we go. Now this does start to fade out as we go throughout Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon. We start to lose those clouds as well. But taking a look at these expected snowfall totals, these have increased a little bit. We're still not expecting too much out towards the northwest, probably still less than an inch the further from the mountains, but the closer you get to the mountains and you see more of that upslope snow continuing, the higher those totals are going to be. So our highest peaks could be seeing as much as 5 to 7 inches when all is said and done. Taking a look at the 7-day forecast, Saturday continues to be a very chilly day, even though that snow does halt. But we see those temperatures on the rise. We get back to the 50s by next week, but some more rain showers coming in as well.